just waiting for you. The debt you have to pay. I don't care how great you are. Oh, watch your word. When it all comes down, you got to go back to Mother Earth. Hello, Rhino community. This is Randy. Happy Hippie the Rhino Guy is having a contest to celebrate 200 subscribers. I think it's 200 subscribers, or there was a contest for some reason. In this contest, we are asked to remember where we were when some of our favorite rock stars died. So I'm going to try to take a stab at that. Try to keep it kind of light here. I really only have two that I really remember where I was when they actually died. It's really hot here in Nashville, I tell you. I was 17 when Elvis died, so I mean I'm kind of like what Rod said. It just didn't really mean that much to me. I was 20 when John Lennon was killed. I do remember that. I'd gotten home actually that evening. I was a commuter student. I lived at home while I was going to school. I was actually over at studying with a girl that I knew, and I'd gotten home that evening. And I heard on the news that, I think on the radio on the way home in the car, that John had been assassinated. I actually called her that night when I got home, and was pretty upset about that. I don't really remember too much else about it, but the one that I can tell you that I really remember for sure is when Jerry Garcia died. I had been living in California since March of '91. I moved there when I got out of the Air Force specifically so that I could see the Grateful Dead, and so I went pretty often. I was working at a job in data entry, so I got there in the mornings at usually about 8, and it was a great job because I mean I could listen to music all day on my Walkman. So I did, but I was listening that morning to the news on the radio, and I heard that Jerry had died, and I was just absolutely, dumbfounded. The first thing I did was call my roommate. He was in electronics sales, and I called him up, and actually a friend of his at work answered the phone, and he was also a big Grateful Dead fan, and I mean, I don't even think I said that. The guy just said to me, "This changes everything." And it did. I mean, it changed everything because I mean, people plan their vacations around going to see the Grateful Dead. We everything was pretty much built around going to see the Grateful Dead as much as possible, and also Jerry Garcia band. So yeah, I definitely remember where I was when that happened. Got home that evening. It was weird. It was a Wednesday night, so the Grateful Dead Hour, David Gans hosts the Grateful Dead Hour in the Bay Area, was on that night, and I actually have a tape of it from that night, and boy, that was pretty grim. So anyway, it's a weird topic for a contest, Rod. But anyway, that was one of those, and then the other one that I remember. So there was no more Grateful Dead after that. So after that, I started seeing a lot of other jam bands and stuff. I became a really big fan of Government Mule. So I started a new job in I think in about like '99, and I was living in California, but they this was a new position for me, so they were sending me to New Jersey for a seminar, like a Monday through Wednesday seminar, anyway, like a training thing. So I was able to go on Friday. They used to have travel, so that a lot of times it was a lot cheaper to fly if you went on Friday and came back the next week. So anyway, I'd never been to New York before, and I was going to New Jersey, and I was there, and got up on Saturday morning. I was all ready to go sightseeing in New York because I basically had weekend free. A little excited about that. I was reading the paper, and then I saw the headline that said, Allman Brothers bassist dies. And I thought, that was very confusing because, Barry Oakley had died like 25 years previously, and, O'Teal, I think, was playing bass at that time, but the picture was definitely not a black guy. So I looked at it. It was Alan Woody, bass player for Government Mule. There he is in the middle. This is an album they released obviously before he died, Life Before Insanity. Autograph. I was just totally shaken. It was like 7 in the morning, and the woman I was seeing at the time was a huge Government Mule fan, really big. I was weighing the options, should I call and wake her up at 4 o'clock in the morning or let her find out on her own? So anyway, I did not call. Anyway, those are really the two that I can remember exactly where I was when I found out about it. So the music we have been hearing is Government Mule. It's a song called Mother Earth, which I'm pretty sure is I think it's an old blues song written by somebody else. So I'm going to pause very quickly, and I'm going to close with a song by Jerry Garcia Band. So happy hippie. Congratulations on 200 subscriptions, and if anybody's not familiar with this channel, I would highly suggest that you check it out. He's got really one of the most upbeat and just very fun to watch channels. He has a new partner now, Lucas. I'm not sure if that's a full-time partner or a guest. Anyway, stay tuned for just one quick Jerry Garcia Band needle drop. So it's not going to be a needle drop. It's going to be a CD. But, yeah.
I wanna say to my sisters and my brothers, keep the faith. When the storm flies and the wind blows, go on at a steady pace. When the battle is fought and the victory's won, we can all shout together, we have overcome. We'll talk to the Father and the Son when we make it to the promised land. Walk together, little children. We don't ever have to worry. Through this world of trouble, we gotta love one another. Then let's take a fellow man by the hand, try to help him to understand. We can all be together forever and ever when we make it to the promised land. Our Bible reads, thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flies by day, no, for the pestilence that walketh in the darkness, no, for the destruction that waiteth in the noonday hour. Walk together, little children. We don't ever have to worry. Through this world of trouble, we gotta love one another. Let us take a fellow man by the hand, try to help him to understand. We can all be together forever and ever when we make it to the promised land. chain is all made up, way beyond the blue. Let us do, baby.